So I'm going to do story mode here because I haven't unlocked Endless yet, but this is Storks Must Die. I wanted to do a Playmobil unboxing build of a Delorion I bought, but I had an issue with it and had to contact Playmobil, which will end up being in another video, and I'll explain what happened and everything. But I don't want to. I want to give Playmobil a chance to make that right. So I decided to fire up Orcs Must Die. I never played it before, and I've heard good things, so I'm like, I'll give it a shot, see how it goes here. The intro looks pretty good. I am doing this through, right here you can even see it. I am doing it through Stadia. Oh, what you saw is it got a little, I lost some frames and it got pixelated. And I am doing this through Stadia. I am on wireless, and I couldn't be much further away from my router. If I was, I'd be outside. So I'm not giving this the most fair chance, and I do believe I'm being wired in. But you know what? You gotta take the good with the bad. And my last couple of videos on Stadia were talking up good stuff. So I'll throw some bad in here. It actually wasn't the end of the world. It was just a cutscene. So, but I'll take Egan here since probably more guy than girl myself. I don't know if there's actually a difference between the two. You'll see on the screen here there's a few different things here, but I'm going to go through the helps with the basics parts here. So you have these, and this made more sense once I got going. The top number 20 is the how many you don't want to let through the right globe part. There is no instructions. I use the Xbox One controller Bluetooth to a Windows 10 machine running the game through Edge, and that seems to work pretty good for me. The new Edge with the Chromium stuff in it, which is probably why it works. So I did eventually figure out how to lay traps, but none of the other stuff. I'll have to practice more. But this is literally my first time ever playing. So here I'm shooting what I thought were ghost orcs or something, but it's really just showing you the path on which way it'll go. So once I figured that out, that was pretty good. And then there's one of the places where the orcs go to, and you lose the number 20 at the top, and when you hit 0 you lose. So and you can see there on the left hand side it says down D-pad is choose your defense, unleash the horde is X, which I did not read that. I just hit it and it said 3, 2, 1. Yeah, you're screwed, because I did not read anything here. So somehow I got in a magic mode that ended up being, I believe, my left bumper. Left trigger and right trigger seem to shoot. So I got back to my arrow. I need to practice on this, but so far it's pretty good. And like I mentioned, I am on wireless, really far from my router, not even on the same floor as it. And I have pretty thick sheetrock. It's yeah, so, and I'm bringing it up because right here you can see it bogs down. I think this is the last time it did that. It wasn't a big deal, but that was during gameplay, so that would suck on another game. But once again, I could do better. So I did figure out how to get traps out. Or let me rephrase that. I accidentally hit some buttons and got some traps out. I didn't really figure out how I did it. But so I threw a bunch of those down. Those actually work pretty good, so I'll have to figure that out more. But this is going to be a game that I am going to spend a little bit more time learning on, because it was fun. Yeah, I didn't purposely let them run in there. I just didn't know what I was doing. So I unintentionally let them run in there. But then here comes another wave. And I'm in story mode, so I don't know how long this goes. It's a story, obviously, so it'll keep going. But there is a version you can unlock where it's just, let's see how far you can go. And I hear 50 is incredibly high, like pretty good. But I always liked in Call of Duty World at War, which I believe it was the first one to do the zombie maps. If not, it was the first one to do it right. But that one, you would, it did it in waves. That was one of the fun things to do about it. So, yeah, once I figured out you could shoot these things, that was great, but I'm already so far behind. And the spikes do work, but it's really weird. You almost have to be right there with them. You'll see that they're running over them, but if I look at them, they go off. And if they don't, but I ran out, and that's the end of it. Yeah, I thought it was a pretty good game. It was the free game this month. What month is it? July. I don't know how long it'll be on there, but if you have Stadia, give it a try. If you're doing the free, if you're thinking of doing the free membership, go ahead, get on there and try it. It actually, it's quite a bit of fun. But yeah, hopefully I get the issue fixed with Playmobil and I'll get the DeLorean video on. But this is gonna have to be my Wednesday video till then. Thanks.